Vote for Jerry Torres for U.S. Congress in the 8th Congressional District in Arlington, Alexandria, and Fairfax, Virginia.
I deeply believe that America is exceptional, and I know this as I have traveled the world and been told so by so many foreigners in every country I lived in, worked in, and visited. We are the nation of exploration, innovation, adventure, and opportunity, where every citizen is encouraged and inspired to excel, pursue, and reach their dreams and aspirations. And our nation has done more to improve and advance civilization and progress around the world than all the nations, civilizations, and peoples in the world combined. The people of our nation, with our individual freedoms, are the most generous, charitable, and optimistic people on our planet, and the greatest creators, innovators, and builders in the history of mankind. We are regarded by all humankind as uniquely bold and distinctively courageous, yet humble, cheerful, compassionate, and kind. We stand upright, we speak plainly and truthfully, we keep our word, our promises, and our commitments, and we are the first to lend a helping hand to anyone in need here at home and around the world. The United States is among the few nations on our planet whose armed forces are all men and women volunteers who hold the line as the world's defender of democracy that the free world and the oppressed people on our planet depend upon during times of dictatorial and communist threats, aggression, and human rights abuses. We are revered by friends, allies, and partners as a singular nation that keeps communism, dictatorships, criminal cartels, and terrorists at bay, and we are feared by enemies of liberty, justice, and equality. We did not ask to bear these heavy burdens. Instead, throughout modern history, the peoples and the nations of the world have consistently looked towards us to shoulder these responsibilities to protect and safeguard all humankind. Our United States has the greatest diversity of people on our planet with the most legal immigrants of all the nations in the world, and we are the only nation in the history of mankind that has consistently welcomed and comforted masses of legal immigrants and legitimate refugees and asylum seekers from every part of our planet, escaping tyranny, oppression, and abuse, or simply seeking better lives to share and contribute to our American dream. Our nation built and has consistently sustained the largest and most successful free market economy on our planet that rose from the ashes of the Great Depression to raise the standard of living for our citizens and for every free nation on our planet. And today our free market economy continues to be the single greatest force that elevates prosperity for all people living in free and democratic nations. We Americans continuously strive to improve our American community and our nation, pursuing excellence. And in the words of a great American sports legend, chasing perfection, knowing that perfection can never be achieved. And yet we Americans faithfully pursue perfection for our citizens, for our nation, for our future generations of Americans, and for all humankind. And finally, we are the nation that the great majority of governments on our planet endeavor to emulate and aspire to achieve. And the United States is the unanimous choice among the people of the world as the greatest nation in the world. That shining city on the hill that makes certain that freedom always reigns. Let's keep our nation exceptional by living by the principles, values, visions, and ideals that made our nation the greatest the world has ever known. My name is Jerry Torres. Thank you.
Vote for Jerry Torres for U.S. Congress in the 8th Congressional District in Arlington, Alexandria, and Fairfax, Virginia.